and welcome to the special series or special session of high scoring topics for BFM. Which are the high scoring topics for BFM? As you know, BFM is the toughest topic in your CAIIB. Everyone is afraid. You ask any of your senior bankers, any of your friends who have given CAIIB, either passed or failed, anything. Ask anyone and ask them what is the toughest subject in your CAIIB? BFM. BFM is the BAP of all the subjects. And that's why we have come up with the special sessions. Here, I have come up with various sessions for BFM. I am having BFM 10 minutes, which we are running every alternate day on the same channel, Officers Adda 24/7 English channel. Okay, so do follow this channel, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, like this video also, share it with your friends. Okay. In this, I'll be discussing what are the important topics of BFM, which can score you heavily, at least which can make you pass 50 marks. That's important, isn't it? First, clearing 50 marks is important. Afterwards, whatever you score is enough. Okay. So, basically, when you are beginning, you must first know what are the topics. See, this is the overall chart. This chart, you can follow it for all the subjects. I have given this chart for all your ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL. What are the 4 modules and what are the 4 subjects? Today we will be discussing only BFM. Remaining I won't be discussing today because otherwise it will take a long time. Okay. So in module A, if you see BFM, module A is international banking. This module is totally related to Forex. Totally Forex. Now, what are the important topics in it? So, before that, kindly note, any topic of BFM, any module of BFM will have numericals. All the four are having numericals. Okay, so numericals are there in all the 4 topics. Kindly note this. So don't be under the impression that module A has numericals, module B has numericals, C does not have, D does not have. Numericals are there for all. Numericals for all. Other subjects are like ABM. You have 2 modules numericals. BFM, 2 modules ABFM, 2 modules numericals. But here, all the 4 you are having numericals. All the 4. Right from international banking to risk management to treasury management to module D balance sheet management. All the 4. So numericals are there for all. Now which are the important topics then? Everything is important. But then also, sir, agreed, everything is important, but which is the main part which will let me score more than 50, at least 50? That is, in international banking, follow the chapter number 1 and 2, numericals. You have big case studies on numericals from this. All the Forex, forward booking, forward rate booking, those numericals are there. You are given a 5 marks case study. Okay, everything comes over here. In this, you will be having the numericals. In module A, you will be having the numericals on number 1, your pre-shipment, post-shipment, forward booking, TT buying, TT selling. Okay, everything, anything can be asked under the sun related to Forex. So that is an important topic. Second important topic over here is roles of various entities. Role of RBI, role of this FEDI, role of your Exim Bank, role of ECGC. These are important topics over here. So you have to focus on that. Nowadays, new topics which have been added are GIFT City and IFSC. This is newly added because that is a growing charm. That is flavor of the day. Everyone is focusing on the same. So that's why you have to focus on that GIFT City and IFSC in module A. Got it? So what are the important points in module A? Numericals, Forex, chapter number 1, 2, roles of various organizations and GIFT City. Okay. Then in module B is considered as a king of BFM. Very tough, very tough, very tough. The most important chapter over here is risk regulations in banking. The most important chapter, risk regulations. I'll write it over here. because this chapter covers almost 60% of your BFM. Risk regulations. Okay. This chapter is the most important and most lengthy chapter. Risk regulations in banking, very important topic. If you cover this, remaining all is easy for you. So that's why I'm not giving all the, otherwise I can give all the chapters over here. Then you'll say, why are you saying important everything if you are giving? So only this chapter, risk regulations. Module C, treasury. Here you'll have the derivative products. Most important topic, derivative. Because why this derivative is important? Because you have 3 chapters related to the same topic. Derivative products, treasury products, international equity products, all these 3 topics are there in your module C. So that's why focus on derivative products. Various types of derivatives are covered over here. What are the nitty-gritties of those derivatives? Some numericals are there on it. Similarly, you have numericals on this module B also. Risk regulation, huge number of numericals. Okay. Then balance sheet management, module D. Module D you have, here, what is module D basically? It is Basel 3, Pillar 3. That is module D, transparency, corporate governance. Okay. So in balance sheet management, the important topics over here are your assets and liabilities in bank. First chapter only, introduction to assets and liabilities, very important topic. Okay, number 1. Number 2, you have REROC planning. It's a small chapter, but it's very important. REROC. Okay. Then you have liquidity management. That is also one of the important topics. So these 3 topics will cover your BFM. Means it won't cover the entire portion, but at least 50-60 marks these topics will cover. So all the topics which I have discussed over here will cover around 60 marks in your paper. Okay, around 60 marks. So that's why these are very important. And as these are important, we'll be discussing the same in the Nishchay series, which is coming up. We are coming up with the Nishchay series. So what is Nishchay series? See this. In Nishchay series, in Nishchay series, we'll be discussing, see this. It is starting from Monday, March 17th. Okay. We'll be discussing points to be covered in Nishchay series are numericals, theory, objective questions and case studies. What all is required in the exam? What other things you have in the exam other than these? Nothing. You have numericals, you have theory, you have objective questions, you have case studies. Right? So case studies cover around 30 to 40 marks in each subject, depending on subject. In BFM it's more. In ABFM it is around 30. ABFM, BRBL it's around 30. ABM around 35. It's 30 to 40. BFM is having maximum case studies. Okay. So we'll be discussing numericals, we'll be discussing theory over here. Now understand the point over here. Your objective questions can come in form of numericals and in form of theory. Your case studies can come in form of theory or in form of numericals. So numericals and theory are common for both objective questions as well as your case studies. And we'll be discussing the same in the YT series. We'll be discussing many objective questions which are repeated nature. Repeatedly they have come. We'll be discussing that. Repeated nature means we have recollected questions from various previous papers. I have been teaching this BFM since 2013. How many batches? More than almost, how many? Even I don't remember. Roughly 40-45 batches. 2-3 portion changes I have seen in BFM. I've been working in these banks. I'll give you the details of mine in the next part, in the Nishchay series. Okay. So follow this Nishchay series without fail. What are the details? What are the details of Nishchay series? Let me give you. See this. Details of Nishchay series are like this. Let me show you. This is the Nishchay series. In this Nishchay series, here all the mentors are there. For various subjects, we have various mentors. I am taking ABM and BFM. ABM I am taking module A and C. Suprabha ma'am is taking module B and D. Okay. Then Aarti ma'am will be taking your ABFM. And BRBL will be covered by Nikita ma'am. So all the mentors will be covering all the compulsory subjects. Now what all are the, you can see this here. What all are the details? Okay, in the Nishchay series, what all are the schedules? What all are the timings? Okay, so kindly note, it is freely available. So definitely everyone should subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss this. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. Okay, because in this we are getting on this channel itself, we are giving various important points. When the exam comes, we are having marathons on the same YT channel. So that's why you'll be having a lot of material available on the YT channel. And daily we take various YouTube series. Now this Nishchay series for CAIIB. So definitely join this. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. MCQs and case studies will be covered because this will be the thrust, because the exam is basically an MCQs, isn't it? So that's why that will be the main thrust. All the mentors details are given to you. Now look at the schedule. See the schedule. The schedule is 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. You can take the photograph of the same. Okay, and keep it with you. Take the screenshot. Okay, Monday BRBL and ABFM. Tuesday BFM and ABM. BRBL, Wednesday BRBL and ABFM. Thursday BFM and ABM. Friday BRBL and ABFM. Saturday BFM and ABM. So everyone, justice has been done to each subject. Okay, equal opportunities are given to each subject. So that's why follow this series thoroughly. Whether you have ABM, BFM, whichever subject you want. In fact, I would suggest all the subjects you must follow. Okay, so follow it thoroughly and don't miss these sessions, because these sessions will be useful for you in the exams as well. Very useful, because we are generally taking the repeated questions, repeated case studies in this. Okay, so don't miss it. In fact, why should you choose officers at that 24/7? You must know this, because the mentors over here, see the mentors, I'll show you the mentors. See this. Look at the mentors. I myself am CAIIB, CDCS, AMFI, IRDA, NetSet, and even certified bank trainer, and also director of one of the banks. So we are all are experienced bankers. Okay, more than 15 years in teaching, more than 13 years in banking in all the departments, starting from your retail, to your corporate, to your trade finance, to your treasury, everything. Okay. Similarly, others, look at this, gold medalist, Nikita ma'am. Look at Supra ma'am, ex-manager, HR manager in Bank of India. So we are all experienced bankers. Look at Aarti ma'am. See, it herself is a chartered accountant. Okay, CA. Then presented papers. So that's why you all are in the safe hands, and the details which will be given to you are thorough, totally thorough. We'll be explaining you the concepts, we'll be explaining you the numericals, we'll be explaining you the theory questions, everything. So don't miss this, and don't miss the schedule. Okay, so do follow us on the Officers at that 24/7 English channel. Okay, for this YT series from Monday, and clear the concepts.